What is up, guys? It's me, Hacks, back at you with another game update here. Um, Today I'm going to show you the gallery, which I've just finished just about. The only thing I have left to add is, well, our animations and maybe change the design a little bit. Uh, Maybe add some more stuff. But the functionality is pretty much done. So I can show you that right now. Okay, so first thing I made it so that this picture here, the foreground image, is based off of what you have unlocked in the gallery. So right now it's the default settings when you first buy the game or open the game for the first time without a save file. So it's going to be Joe. So for example, if I do new game, I go back, it's still Joe, and he's the only one that can come up because he's the only one you have unlocked by default. Um, so when you go to the gallery, you'll see that he's the only one you have. And the unlocked and everything works now, so you can see unlocked you have 1 out of 18. So in total there are 18, and you have one of them unlocked. And when you go up a page, it goes up, and if you click on one, it'll show you title and artist as before, but this time it actually works with the buttons. So to show that, I can pull up some fan art. So these are the only 3 you'll have because they're the only ones with Joe in it by himself. Some of them, the other ones have Joe, but he's with like other people. So these are the ones with Joe by himself. So you have that unlocked by default. So if I click on this one by Milo X Hannah, it'll go to his. And if I click on this one by Jude Kawe, it'll go to his. And you can, if you go back, if it's locked, it'll show you this locked graphic, and you can go through them. And there's this one by Rozuma. This one's from like, oh wow, like 2018 or 2019. It's so old. My concept is just so old, you know. Uh, but I've only been coding it for like a year, and before this will get me a mature rating. No, it won't. Soul Bad Guy puts up his middle finger, and he has a T rating. So get off my back. Get off my back, bro. Uh, but yeah, I surprisingly have a lot of fan art. I have 55, which you can see, which is a crazy amount, honestly. And I'm thankful for everyone who drew me stuff and liked my game. And here's concept art. So concept art is a little different from the other two. So down here you have an option that says info, and you click F. You get a little note about it. So yeah, I'll add like commentary to all the concept stuff I put in the game. Just for a little bit of extra, whatever. So what's mostly going to go in here is the sketches that I did in my sketchbook. I gotta rescan those in, because the ones I did the first time were kind of trash. So I'm gonna rescan those and add little notes to them and stuff that you can see. But yeah, so you can like see here, there's only one. There's 1 out of 1. And what's great about this is that it's so easy to add something. So for example, if I let's see, if I go to game art, the table. Let's see. Actually, no, I'll do fan art because that's easier. It's already open. So if I go to, let's see, if I go to this picture of Ethan by Mr. Yakao here, I just change this to plus, to true here, the is unlocked boolean, and I save it, and I click play. Then, next time I go to the gallery, and I go to fan art, it's unlocked. Easy. So that's all it is. And that's why it's good to have data tables, because it's easy. And I can just do that, and it's not unlocked anymore. Super easy. Uh, yeah, that's that. And that's why it's good to use data tables. So I'm going to use that for like the theater and the sound room and yada yada yada. Speaking of the sound room, I actually started working on that a little bit, tiny bit. Next time it'll probably be more fleshed out. But let's see here if I can find it. And let's see UI, and then the main menu, and then yes. Okay. So I was messing around with buttons. They're not going to be that big, but you're gonna have basically you're gonna have like a couple buttons here with like play, stop, next, forward. Well, that's the same thing. Next and previous, and stop if I haven't said that already. And then the tracks down here. And then you're gonna have an image associated with the track over here. So that's the general for the sound room. Yeah. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, I fixed the dialogue stuff that I was having trouble with in the last video, so I guess I could show you that. So now everything works properly. And I guess I also changed these difficulty things, which I never really showed you guys. I mean, yeah, these are gonna how it's gonna. Well, there are the sketches for it. But I'm gonna paint them. So, and I'm probably gonna change the formatting of the buttons too, because this is really simple. So, actually, I wonder how it would look with like the frame. Hold on, I'll do it like right now, just so I can see. It'll take like 2 seconds. Let's see. Main menu. New game. Okay, and I just go here. Farm. That's not quite what I wanted. Maybe overlay. Yeah, overlay was what I wanted. And then you add an image. I feel like I should add music or something. Just awkward silence. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. I mean, it's supposed to go beneath it. Yeah. Something like that. I mean, that could work or something. Something like that. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, I'll probably have to draw something specifically for it. Because this is for the gallery page, so it doesn't look that good. But yeah, I'll just like undo that. But da, da, da. Yeah, so that's the difficulty screen. Joe and Dan, I tried to add both of them in it for both. I mean, of course, Joe is like the main character, so he's the focal point for each one. But Dan's in it. He's there for each one, so you know he's the secondary main character. I'm thinking about changing the logo too. Again. Okay, so the dialogue system was not working before. It was like you couldn't skip. Oh yeah, I also had the sound off for some reason. It didn't come through in the recording, but now you can hear it. Uh, Hopefully you can hear it. So yeah, I spaced out the sounds more. So you can... See, yeah, so now you can click on Q and it doesn't, an E and it doesn't. Before it wouldn't do it, so fixed it. Fixed it up. That's about that. Not much else. Um, yeah, I was sort of on break, so I didn't really do any much except for the gallery, which is pretty much done. So the only thing I have to do is add more stuff and get the zooming thing to work. But I already got that working with the world map, so I know how to do it. I just have to put it in. Um, well, yeah, so that's about that. See you later, I guess.